our beloved, scintillating, titillating, debilitating, sleazeball, community builder, information recalling savant, false friend, has died. World Wide Web, nay, interwebs, is said to have been spawned from 12 boardroom ashtrays worth of sperm. One drop ejaculated by an Albert Arnold Gore Jr. and was then born in a military zone sometime in the 80s or early 90s, maybe even as early as the 50s. We don't know for sure because old WWW was notoriously an invasive fabricator who came up with thousands and sometimes an entire Google's worth of answers to any question. Anyways, I realized I'm already skipping something. Nikola Tesla had a visitation from an angel of scientific prophecy sometime around 1926. And thus spoke Tesla, predicting the rapturous birth of our dear departed, for whom we gather tonight to mourn. In the words of President Tesla, prescient, not president, when wireless is perfectly applied to the whole earth, will be converted into a huge brain, which in fact it is, all things being particles of a real and rhythmic whole. We shall be able to communicate with one another instantly, irrespective of distance. Not only this, but through television and telephony, we shall see and hear one another as perfectly as though we were face to face, despite intervening distances of thousands of miles. And the instruments through which we shall be able to do this will be amazingly simple compared with our present telephone. A man or woman or anyone else will be able to carry one in their vest pocket. My own first memories of Triple Dub go 2 decades backwards to when my dad refused to let the glowing, constantly rewritten 8-ball into our suburban home for fear of what filth it might bring. For it was told that at any moment a window of lewd flesh could flash across the screen and essentially sodden the clean sheets of me and my brother's innocence, not to mention clog the phone line and cost us something. Slowly, and then swiftly, all of our friends, family, and neighbors, you, all of you, my contemporaries of the late 90s, suckered up and let this thing into your home, while I still watched PBS and painted my nails, wondering what my classmates were discussing on American Online's chat rooms, knowing that tomorrow there would be another inside joke I was an outsider to. But maybe there would be a letter in the mail from my pen pal. Remember pen pals? www.allbutkilledpenpals. Yes, let's not dance around it. We tonight mourn a murderer. Let us hold a moment of silence after I list a few names of the slaughtered. Let us hold silence for card catalogs, address books, telephone poles encrusted with flyers, encyclopedias, phone books, fax machines, professional musicians, except for you, and you, newspapers, malls, eyeglasses sales assistants, maps, internal GPS, bus ride conversations, our attention spans, privacy. Amen. Cursive. Yeah! them too. How can we all celebrate the life of a murderer so openly and so grand? Because we were charmed by a sociopath who gave us hour-long Russian car cam accident video clip marathons on YouTube. Because through Facebook, we finally got to see what our grade school nemesis does as a grown-up. And now, we may compare ourselves to them for the rest of our combined lives. Because we feel a jolt of our own exciting and urgent importance with each numbered notification, with each blip and bloop our phones excrete, with every gallon of stress we feel for not having enough time for books anymore. And because when we have a really gross mucus-slathered head cold, we can still play words with friends without sliming on our actual friends. We grieve extra after our grandparents died because they were the last of the completely analog generation. Then we question our entire online existence when we feel doubt about the rumor that so-and-so's neighbor got a job after being discovered on LinkedIn. And secure network, even though you're gone now, we'll continue to log in and act as if you were still among us. We'll continue to feel fidgety and unable to focus when we set our phones on the table in front of us to engage in a real conversation. We feel as if our very own souls have been blown out with the good candle of knowledge and comfort we once knew our online world to be. It is dead, and so we are dead, as in dead meat. We are cornered before a fatal trap set by every demon on a laptop at Amazon, and every troll in a beanbag lounging in their underwear, scrolling through Twitter, and every troll employed to hack into your old status updates and purchases on behalf of the police station or insurance claims offices. We cannot live on without you, Webster Free. We gave up our bedtimes for you a long time ago. Our circadians have no rhythm without your harsh blue light. We want to rot in the ground with you, if that's what you're gonna do. Come on, take us down, insert a microchip in our armpits, and upload our thoughts. Never will I have a bad dream again. Never will I have my own dream again. Kill me and download yourself into my body. Make me your cyborg concubine. They say rest in peace forever. R.I.P. But infinity is just a number, and you're a machine's own stormy cloud of imaginary numbers. Invert color